Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Supreme 2020 as Italy in the Blitzkrieg Scenario. And as last time you may have seen, Germany, China, and Turkey as well, I guess you could say, have managed to conquer one nation after another. And as I just said that, Poland finally falls. Well, that is just great. Hey? Congratulations. Hold on a minute. Italy, UK, I think it has, Poland, that's the reason why. Because, as you can see, I forgot to mention, our involved nations included, France is one, Poland and the UK, but we automatically get a sort of victory, quotation marks, for any of our allies getting defeated. And I hate to say this, but that's kind of, to me, idiotic in a way. So yeah, it's a somewhat, you could call it a victory, but it's not really somewhat of a victory if the UK is still going to be around is one thing, and ourselves, where we have to try and deal with the Germans. And so we're not gonna end at all until possibly we get into a war against the Germans ourselves. Oy, that's a lot of units. Well, I better send some spies to see what's over here. What do they have that's on the borders? Put one there, one in. Oh God, Greece is fine. And Turkey only gets this island, but the Germans get the rest of Greece itself. Well, that's just great. Alright, I'll send a spy there, and now for this guy. Based on the amount of land fabrications that are here, I guess close by here is the best choice. Now, what's over here? Garrisons. Not really much of a defense force here. Still, Greece and Poland are gone. Okay, Belarus hasn't conquered Lithuania before they get conquered themselves, I guess. Eventually. What exactly is here? Just garrisons, that's about it. But the Germans will probably deploy a large number of units eventually. Now that's out of the way. More military facilities, particularly our fortresses on the borders. Not all, but they're getting finished. Africa, specifically Nigeria's growing empire. Burkina Faso, Niger, I guess they're gonna fall soon. And also Cote d'Ivoire. Central Africa is one. The Congo is one, I guess. Libya is also. Oh yeah, they are at war. They are at war with Egypt, so I must have forgot about that. And Sudan as well. Interesting. Now, as for Israel, they've somewhat stalled the Turk forces, but it does look like things are not looking good for them. And it does look like the Georgia Republic might fall if given time. Let's see. Okay, Saudi Arabia is of course at war with Iran, but they have not moved up to take these again. India, meanwhile, they've made some gains, if you can even call it that, but nowhere close enough to actually defeating Pakistan yet. Let alone their multi-front war with a lot of their neighbors. Bangladesh is one, and oh yeah, Vietnam. Okay. What? Okay, you want to offer $32 million for military goods. Hold on a minute. Military goods, our military goods is going to constantly being stockpiled. So, no. I'd rather see you struggle a bit to see how you can handle yourself. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, Myanmar and not Turkey, Vietnam. Well, it looks like Myanmar is actually fighting back, sort of. China, on the other hand, I don't see any landings anywhere where I might try to land on here or even on the mainland itself, but you never know. Looks like the war against the North Koreans is not exactly going well for the South Koreans, it seems. I mean, they really are just pushing right through towards the capital of Pyongyang. And wait, who's this? The Chinese and Japan, along with South Koreans themselves as well. So that's interesting. Oh yeah, Russia. Oh great, Russia is now at war with the Germans. Well, that's interesting. Let's kinda just wait and see if the Russians will hold out. Though I have some doubts, you never know. So yeah, Greece is divided, and I better check one more thing in in Asia. Well, let's forget about Australia. Oh, and Indonesia and East Timor are united, it seems. Don't know if it's a vote or purely military. You never know. Along with, say, Australia's own growth in size to include a lot of the Pacific Islands up here. Meanwhile, New Zealand is just by its lonesome. Of course, we could ask for whatever we can. No, that's not enough, not enough. Okay, that's fine. We'll need another ally anyway. North America, there's virtually nothing. No war between Cuba and the United States. Other than in South America will be... Oh yeah, forgot about Central America in this case. Mexico's own expansion, it seems. And of course Brazil's expansion, which they're actually making some good progress against Argentina. Uruguay hasn't fallen yet. You never know. Now, as for South Africa, looks like Rhodesia is going to survive, it seems. Wait, they're enemies of Tanzania. Tanzania is all the way up here. And they are bordering, but I guess if Rhodesia falls, it'll be divided between South Africa and Tanzania anyway. Oh well. The UK is gonna hold out unless the Germans launch an amphibious landing somewhere, or try to cross the bridge, which nobody can't right now as it's damaged. Oh, and thank you for reminding me about why be able to cross the bridge in this mod, it seems, is because of need of, what was it again? Amphibious designs? Amphibious units, I think? Even if that was true, that's still somewhat of a bullshit. I don't know. Spain has yet to go to war with Germany, if they even want to, that is. Now, how's the war against... Okay, because the Russians are actually pulling out, barely. Norway is just fine. Same with Sweden and Finland. Lithuania, Belarus, and Latvia. Surprised that Lithuania hasn't fallen yet. Don't know what Belarus is doing. Okay, the Germans are now advancing. Neither of these two, including... Well, actually, China is still a UN member. Turkey is also still a UN member. Same with Nigeria and South Africa. Brazil, that's another. Mexico as well. So, only Russia and Germany are not in the UN anymore. Hmm. Oh well. We'll just have to do whatever we can to build up, and my damn water bottle just fell. But we'll just have to deal with what we can. Including our fortresses and sort of defense lines that we have that are up here. So okay, we have research center and all this stuff over here. Now I guess I better turn these towns into somewhat of a fortress-isk, if you want to say. Of course, I accidentally did that again. Now for barracks. What else? Radar station. Supply depots. And finally, an airfield. So that's 3 more defense lines towards the capital. But I mustn't forget about here as well. Fortification, barracks. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Barracks. Really, China? What do you want? Firstly, I gotta get this built up. Airfield, and that's it. More military facilities are done. Particularly the land fabrication that's over here. And what is this? Our supply depots over here. So what does China want? $28 million for a week. While they request 30... What? Hold on, how much do we have in our stock? Okay, but I'm gonna reject. Our relations are not very good anyway. Israel, meanwhile. Yeah, looks like they're not doing well. Surprisingly, Egypt hasn't declared war on Israel yet. That is, if they even want to. Well, they've gained some territory against Sudan. Barely any gain in Libya. Okay, Burkina Faso's gone. Next up, Niger, possibly Cote d'Ivoire, I guess. Wait, who else are they at war with? Sudan, Tanzania, Tunisia, Uganda, Rwanda, Rhodesia, Niger, Nambia, Mozambique. Okay, where's Liberia? Over here. So if Cote d'Ivoire falls, they're next. Next up, Guinea, Sierra Leone, Senegal, Mali, Mauritania, Algeria, Niger, of course, Chad, Central Africa, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, or Congo Democratic Republic, however one would say anyway, I don't really care. The Congo itself, nope. Angola? Are they at war with Angola? No, they're not. That's first. Rwanda, Burundi, Uganda. Another facility's been done. The fortification at least is finished here. So we now have some idea what's going on the other side of the border. Sort of. And alright. Completely forgot about this. Right. Radar station and an airfield. Did I forget anything else? Supply depot. Right. I don't know how the hell I mistakenly built up a land fabrication here, but I guess there'll be a small factor to build up a defense line here, if we can. Currently we have an engineer, but I think, once again, somewhat simple units would be nice, but I guess tanks would do. Leopards, I don't know. I guess we'll go with the home-built, designed Italian tank right now. Now, what else? Haserata. Okay, I think we need another land fabrication here. Since these are far away from the potential front lines, we're gonna have to leave them alone. Anywhere else closer, a little variety, I guess. Engineers, a couple of pumas and engineers, and maybe a few, well, leopards in this case. Marcel, engineers, and yeah, we'll keep this as a mixed. So we'll have 2 tanks, along with, I guess we'll ask for 2 of these, and then maybe 3 of pumas and another 4, I guess, of the engineers. Okay, that's done. Padova, same thing, I guess. Let's see, the engineer here is almost done. I'll get another leopard in this case. I'll get 2 pumas, and this APC, about that much. Rome itself, well, far away from front lines again, so leopard, Italian, and this. That's about it. Now, let's see. Torino. Well, the tank and the engineer are almost done. So, ask for another tank. Wait, how many days? 82 days. Eh. I think we'll ask for recon, or actually anti-tank, if we even have any anti-tanks that we could buy. And that's about it. Udine? Where is this? Oh, it's already up here. I got some British Eurofighters on our airfield. It's nice. We don't really have that much designs, so ask for a couple of pumas and ask for those. That's gonna be left alone. So with that, I guess I better ask the British if they have any designs that we might need. Okay, they have Centurions, but these are severely outdated. Recon units, not really much. Infantry, don't know about these. Transports, no. So they don't really have that much. So, okay, not even the Spanish have that many designs. M96 Degman. Origin is actually in East Europe, so I guess we'll ask for that. Along with Ascot AIFE, maybe not. I'll probably give them a leopard, and I think that's about it. And see how much they're we are going to pay. $400 million. Okay, that's fine. We're going to need another new tank design anyway. Sort of. Sweden. Nope. Really? No one else has... No other remaining nations have anti-tank designs? Alright. Portugal? Not really as well. What about on the other side of the world? Australia? Okay. Taiwan? Or Republic of China, whichever. Couple interesting designs, but we need anti-tank units. South Korea? No. Japan? No. India? No. Vietnam, if I dare try? No. Myanmar? No. Although their capital is surrounded, I guess they would fall eventually. Bangladesh? Nepal? No. The hell? Well, for their war, I guess I'll... no need for this since they're landlocked anyway. Okay, I guess that's fine. 200, now, just ask anyway. Indonesia, none. Not Australia, of course. Alright, so I guess I'll ask the United States. Eh? Wait. They have tanks, recon, infantry, transports, but no anti-tank designs? Wait a minute. Oh. No wonder, we don't even have tank designs in the first place. Nobody has anymore. In this scenario mod, it seems. So, yeah. No anti-tank units. I should have realized that. Well, if that's the case, we better just try and design, see if we can get some designs for new tank designs or any other vehicles for that matter. We have the Mars M50, the Mars 15A, which is an amphibious tank in this case. We could also try a Kentaurus. I'll probably ask for these designs, I guess. Don't know about the TE-1MBT or the Centauro. That's probably for another time. Centaur Recon. We're gonna ask for these. Infantry. I guess a Kodiak would do. RN-94 APC, we'll ask for that. What else do we need? Artillery? We don't have any designs. We don't have any designs for any of these. Well, I guess when it comes to research, it's the one main issue, I guess. At any rate, just gotta get enough research facilities in order to, well, research more than just what we have currently. If I could find a good city or so that I could build another one. Capital would have been nice, but it's already got one. Here, probably not. Don't know about these sort of semi-fortress towns, to be honest. But I'll probably build one over here anyway. Okay, don't know why there's no naval fabrications here. We need to build those. Just 2 for now. Approval rating's gone up. Alright. Oh, okay, I got a lot of these units sitting here. And I don't see the point of this railway line, as there's no connection to the mainland, to the main Italian peninsula. I got some mines here, so I better see if we could build more mines. Alright, we can. Okay, the island is actually the island here is actually full of stuff. Coal, none. Of course, no oil. Timber. I think I'll max out here in these 2 areas. Slight amount of water, not by much. Agriculture, I suppose here would do, and then put hydroponics. Industrial. Yeah, this is somewhat of a bit of a growing headache as usual, no matter what LP I do. I think I'll max that out. Where else? Oh, we have another timber mill. Can't max that out. Agriculture, not by much. Water. Okay, that's an odd look. Kenya would like to give 7 days of $99 million with a total of, why not? More facilities are done. That's good. Petrol. Where else could we... Oh. It's kind of cost a bit to build these oil derricks, but we kind of have no choice. And, of course, oil fuels as best as we can. Why would there be agriculture? Whatever. And there's another gas field. Hold on a minute. Okay, I maxed out all the gas fields that are over here. So I think that's it for now, so we have to get the economy slightly up, I guess. Myanmar, you're already on your last legs. No. Afghanistan. Lump sum agriculture. How much agriculture do we have in our stock? A lot. I'll accept, I guess. It's not much. Hopefully, though, our stock in military goods is going to keep rising. At least I hope so. New bonds is about $6 billion, but no point. Okay, I got these units that are just going to reserve immediately. Elevated, keep everything on medium, just leave it as it is. reserve, because you never know if Germany's going to declare war. And looks like the Russians are somewhat holding out, but it does look like they have lost some territory. At least that's what it seems like. Now, what about Israel? Okay, they're actually doing somewhat okay, even though they're gonna lose all that. But I guess since they're our allies, I better have to help them out a little bit of some technologies that we might not need, or just give them actually. I guess amphibious and solid jet turbines. What do they have? Common missiles, air defense sites, we need those. Military body armor, that. Nuclear weapons? No. Transportation? No. Science, technology, medical, society, we'll need these, along with these. And how much is it going to cost? $6 billion. Way too expensive. Maximum is 8 billion. 8 billion at least. But let's see, how about stealth technology? No? None of those? Alright, amphibious, jet turbine, and anti-sub warfare, and that's about it. Hydroponics as well. Still, now $5 billion. Hold on, I may need to not ask too much. Body armor, we'll need that. NBC. Nah, we don't need that. We don't know about this though. We need to check though. What's this? Healthcare costs down. This one, healthcare cost goes down, but healthcare rating is gonna go up as well. I think I'll ask for those another time. So that's now about $3 billion. So that's fine. Give them a little bit of a boost in their economy a bit. Okay, which country is that from again? No, Algeria. Huh, an Algerian patrol ship, huh? Patrol craft, actually. Along with several over here. One of my destroyers is over here. Alright. Has Germany declared war? Anybody? Nope. They're still at war with the main rivals, so to speak. But it does look like the Russians might be able to hold out, actually. Okay, some more. Okay, Lithuania's gone, conquered by Belarus, with Germany getting a little bit of land here. Now they're going to advance onto Latvia. Estonia, I'm not so sure. Can we make an alliance? No, we cannot. We have bad relations. Go down to South Africa. Once again, there's nothing. Okay. Does look like Nigeria is still gonna keep growing in size. Hey. Military goods, fine. Huh. Uruguay is still not gonna fall yet. Actually, what's their economy? $8 million? With their debt, $22 billion. Right. Mexico. Why is there no progress right now? Is my question. Cuba, there's not going to be a war with anybody. Same with the US and Canada. We kinda could make an alliance with Mexico, but our relations are somewhat questionable. Hold on, mutual defenses? No. I'll see if I can give them something. Nuclear fission? Probably not. Body armor? Okay, they'll accept that. I'll give them 30 days for a possible new alliance. South Korea is shockingly having a hard time against the North Koreans. That's an odd look. We cannot make an alliance with them. Same with Japan. Same with, I guess, the Republic of China. Yep, same thing. Vietnam, same thing. Myanmar has fought back. India, there's really not much progress actually. Uzbekistan is actually holding out against the Russians, same with Tajikistan. Iran, meanwhile, I don't think there's any comment to say about Iran's war against Iraq, since it's a bit stalled right now. Though Turkey's expansion is something to look out, and I guess Georgia Republic actually managed to push the Turks out. That's interesting. And with a little bit of help of some tech, I guess, the Israelis are fighting back. Whether or not they're gonna push the Turks back to the old border with Syrian border, who knows. More facilities are done. A lot of these are not gonna be done in a while. Let's see, timber mills is gonna be another, how many days? 45 days. Agriculture and hydroponics, 46 and 66 days respectively. All these fortifications are not going to be done for another 30 or 40 days or so. And our economy has shrunk a lot. I gotta reduce spending a little bit. All these planes. Germany is still not interested in going to war with us. I guess I could dare try and put everybody in reserve and force Germany to declare war on us if they see an opportunity, I guess. You never know. What's our reserve though? Around 52,000 at least. It's okay, that's an okay number, I guess. Facilities, fabrications, reserves. Currently deployed 17 units of infantry, 1 recon, 7 tanks, 1 transport. So that's the ground forces. Air, 3 helicopters, 4 fighters, interceptors, 4 fire bombers, 14 multi-roles, 4 AWACS, and 8 transports. Ships. Well, the majority of our cruisers and destroyers are deployed. And oh, right, I didn't realize we have our own carriers, actually. 5 of them, at least. Missiles. Well, currently deployed are to several units at the very least. We have no designs for land launched. So, not espionage. Ask if they even have, nope, they have no designs for anything. No land design, no missile designs for the ground forces. Lovely. Guess could ask the Swedes to see if they could be willing to give some designs, particularly their design that they currently have, the Taurus and the RBS 15K. Air launched. I think I'll ask for this one as well. Yeah, that's probably about it right now. How much is that going to cost? $50 million. That's fine. And our economy is still not looking good. I'm kind of worried about the economy, but I'm also worried about the Germans declaring war, if they're interested in going to war with us. Well, their DEFCON is 3. Subsidy rating change. No, right, that's fine. Treaty integrity is still really low. Let's see though. Okay, we have a casus belli. They have a casus belli as well, but they're just not going to war yet. Meanwhile, okay, it looks like Armenia has gained some territory back, or was that never conquered? I don't know. Georgia Republic might survive. Iran is regaining territory, slowly. Well, primarily due to loss of supplies for the Turks, I guess. Okay, Egypt's making an advance into Sudan. But they have lost some territory that they've gained from Libya. Nigeria... There's nothing going on. The capital of Niger is still standing. South Africa hasn't made any gains yet, which is surprising. Let alone conquering Mozambique, since their capital is directly on the border. Anyway, better lock him out from getting new bonds. I don't want to have to deal with huge debts rising again. Speaking of which, unemployment 5.9, inflation 2.1. How's our income? So-so. Expense reports. Okay, trade summaries rather pretty bad. Okay, so let's do check and see if there's anything else we could try to build, but not overspent, at the very least. Okay, I guess we'll get everybody reserved as much as we can. Surprised that Spain has not declared war yet. Unless we get attacked, perhaps. You never know. Blah 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 blah. Okay, military goods stock is not really that high, but they haven't really made any progress, so I guess I'll accept. Hey, they will cost us to repair and the tons of industrial goods. Really? Okay, well, I guess that's what happens when you reduce social spendings, I guess. But at any rate, more of our forts are ready, with 2 more of their supply depots are almost done. Other areas, it's still going to take a while. Especially the oil derricks that we are trying to build. Just to try and self-sustain ourselves in terms of the fuel department. Well, that is going to be one annoyance. Okay, so on the Italian Peninsula, the only coal deposits are down here. The rest are on the literal border with Germany. And there's a huge amount of coal here we can mine. There's also others here as well. Alright, let's see. Anything other fuel? There's an oil derrick right here, but we're not going to build another one yet. Agriculture, of course, the majority of the land around all across Europe is going to be rather... What? Wait, what? Oh. Never mind. And our economy is shrinking badly. Look at that. To reduce social spending a bit more. Taxes are going to be reduced a bit. This is getting... Almost accidentally deleted that. Fine. Well, we are building way too many stuff after all, so it's gonna cost a lot. But hopefully in the long run, at least I hope in the long run in this case, that things might balance out. Okay, now Chile wants... Fine. Okay, guess the Russian defenses have somewhat collapsed with the Germans steamrolling more territory. Okay, that was fast. Domestic prices are too high, I'll let them do it, but I'm going to end right here, and... Well, sorry if this is getting a little boring as there's no conflict yet, but as you can see, the Germans are still growing in size, with Turkey struggling against Israel, it seems. And the Russians, well, how should I say that initially, good defenses. But now it looks like they're in deep trouble now. Unless the Russian army could try and hold them, but if it's quite clear that the Germans are getting too close to the capital, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this and see you again in the next episode.